All right, y'all. Sorry, we're a little bit late. That's due to me traveling. You feel me? But I got the gang here. You know what I'm saying? Tony,
Yes,
finally
sir.
showing
Yes,
the face.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So okay, bet. So look, y'all, we got some interesting topics. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Bleacher Report top 100, really the top 25, top 2025. We'll go through that together. Kyrie has had some comments, this that he's been. I guess he's got his platform now, so it's not only that, but he's been kind of being Kyrie. Um, just a small segment, maybe tease some fun. Brown vibing today, not like us after the recent Drake thing. A little bit harder than extra. You know what I'm saying? We got the WNBA All Star Game. Having that, well, not All Star game, but they're talking about as far as Caitlin Clark talking about won't be playing stuff like that. So it sounds like it's a lot of things going on with WNBA, and I know they've been really pressed about getting paid and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got, I don't know how he continues to stay in topics, but apparently Westbrook is being held up because Ben Simmons hasn't made a decision yet. So that's crazy. We got some Raiders news with our right tackle Christian Wilkins getting kicked off. We got some Travis Hunter stuff, Nick Saban, and a little bit more. We'll just end it with just the Bulls, just being the Bulls. So with that being said, fellas, how y'all feeling?
Feeling great. 8-1 this Sunday morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
Back new
mean,
now.
All right, so let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and present the screen so we can talk about this list, man. Because I leave out of town, man, and all of a sudden it's a lot of commotion going on. You feel me? It's crazy.
yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
Top 100.
top 100. So, all right, let's just go ahead and shoot this out the way. One, two, and three. Do we really have any issues with? I feel like one and two is always interchangeable. But
Wait, let me look at it again. Hold on.
okay, so we got one as in Michael Jordan, two is LeBron, three is in Kareem, four is in Magic, and five as in Bill Russell.
I
Uh
think
oh.
that I think that top five is legit no matter how you want to put it. Russell with all the championships, Magic being the best point guard ever, or if you want to put Steph there, Kareem being arguably the best basketball player, Bryant. I think top five legit. Top five is legit.
Legit? Okay.
I think it's legit.
Okay.
I'm gonna respect it. I
I
respect it.
respect it.
I
Look,
respect it. Yeah.
hold on. I'm on tone shit with this one. I could probably debate that Bill Russell. I ain't gonna agree with the Kareem. But I debate that Bill.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna just let him rock because he was a big part of Black history. One of the pioneers of basketball for real. Showing the importance of the being nitty and gritty and being that person doing the dirty work to win championships for your team.
Sure.
And gotta just respect that mold. And it's always welcome in the league. And me being a Heat fan, that's definitely embraced in Heat culture. That's how we kind of roll things. So I
Mm-hmm.
respect to him. He's a legend. He's done what he's done. His accolades, they are what they are. I just have some questions about like his actual offensive skill and stuff like that. But that's me being. I'm only 28, so I really didn't watch him, so I wouldn't really know.
Okay, that's
None
Yeah,
fair.
of us
so
could, bro.
Then none of us could, bro. For real, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
We just gotta give him the sheer respect. Although he's the ultimate winner in the history of the game. Like
Yeah.
yeah, but I
Mike
mean,
Mike won
maybe they
six, and
will
he
better.
won. He wish
Yeah,
he won as many rings as Bill Russell. So you
Yeah.
gotta give him that respect there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say
That's the reason why
15,
he's that high.
22, four basically 4.3 assists, 11 time champion, 5 MVP, 11 All NBA, 12 All Star, 4 rebounding titles. So I mean, granted,
he was a
we can
winner.
talk about it. Yeah, he was a winner. He's a winner. I know, but me and Tone kind of been back and forth about that. I mean, obviously, as long as Kareem is above him, it doesn't really matter to me.
Mm,
Um,
my thing is, I just why not Wilt? But then go into the actual
But
accolades, and it's like Wilt. He didn't win as much, so I
and
guess it
yeah.
comes
Bill was the
down to
one beating him
championships.
head to head. Bill was the one beating him.
Oh
He
yeah.
was. It wasn't him beating him though. It was his team. Like
I
Bill had the
understand that,
better
but
team. You know what I mean? So, and Wilt was still getting his numbers. Like he was still getting his. Like I at least did my research on that. You know, like Wilt was still getting his numbers. It was just the Celtics team was stacked. Like you had top to bottom. It was night and day with rosters. You know, so it was. You know, he was along for a good ride. You know,
I'm not mad at it.
Respect, but you know, also respect to Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his thing. If we gonna include people within all eras and everything, respectfully, Wilt was definitely giving him that work, like individually. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if we talking about actually better, Wilt in my eyes would be better than.
That's fair.
Bill.
Okay, that's fair. That's respect. That's respect. Okay. So all right. So now we have 6. Shaq. We disagreeing with this? Not disagreeing with it?
I gotta see who else. I gotta see.
Okay, that's fair.
They got Duncan after him. Do I want to put
Duncan
Shaq over Duncan?
That's
tough.
And we got Larry. So 8, 7, and 6.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
This is what I'm trying to say. How we doing this? We doing this by resume, or we going by like actually the better player?
I guess it's gotta be by resume. It says tough.
Yeah, look, I'm about to say. Yeah, so, and they got accolades resume, and all that.
If we go on resume, then I ain't gonna lie.
Duncan
Timmy got it.
Tim got 5 of them things.
Duncan got Shaq beat talking resume.
Yeah,
but how many MVPs does Tim have?
Tim has 2 MVPs.
And how many does Shaq have?
Shaq has 1 MVP.
And it's split with Kobe. The finals MVP split with Kobe. So it's like,
Shaq got 3 finals MVPs, and Duncan has how many finals MVPs Duncan got?
Duncan
got 5.
Duncan
I want to say he got at least 3 finals.
No, so finals MVPs he got 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, see,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Tim Duncan had the better career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
hey, you know what? Duncan. I'll give it to Duncan.
Yeah. Come on, we fuck with Shaq, but I mean, Shaq is
the most dominant big man.
I just don't
NBA
like this, man. I don't.
He got that same effect that Michael Jordan has. Like, bro, I'm bigger than the game, so my accolades are gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna get a little extra seasoning on it, like, because I'm bigger. I became bigger than the game. So, like, a player like Tim Duncan, who's not so polarizing, not like such a superstar, like, even though like they literally are ranking apart, it's still like, bro, come on, man, look at this nigga shit, bro, 5-time champion.
Yeah.
But I literally seen like Shaq like throwing him and David Robinson around like rag dolls, like to the point neither one of them looked like they stood a chance with Shaq. You feel me? Like I seen it with my eyes, so it'd be a little hard for me to accept. Like, you know, when we going strictly resumes, like, okay, yeah, Tim had a better career. Cool. But did he ever want to get lined up with Shaq?
Bro,
no.
They got 5 of them things. How you think they got there? Like, I got more than Shaq. I got 5 of them for a reason.
Yeah, but he always had help. He had help. He had somebody helping. They was doubling Shaq. They was doubling Shaq the whole time.
What are we talking about? Let's not do that. Shaq had help. Shaq had Kobe.
Shaq had help.
He had everybody.
Yeah, I'm about to say Shaq had help for sure.
Right.
He was getting swept in Orlando.
He had help there. Let's not play.
Like Shaq is dominant, but every NBA player has they little stalls or faults in their career where just shit can't be explained. Shaq, you was dominant in Orlando, but you couldn't win. You was getting swept in Orlando. You was that dominant, but you was getting swept. Same thing with Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
he was losing to a player that was arguably better than both of them, and he's not even on this list right now.
You said who?
I said that's because he was losing to somebody that was arguably better than him and Tim. So and he's not even on his list yet. So we're gonna see where he at.
Okay. All right.
We got Bird. We got
Bird
next, Wilt.
Okay. Respect, Bird. Absolutely.
We got Bird, Wilt 9, and Steph 10.
There you go, Wilt.
Steph 10.
Steph 10.
Okay,
Ooh.
Steph.
So we made it through the top 10, no Kobe Bryant. So I'm just putting that out. We made it through the top 10, no Kobe. And if me being me, I gotta put Kobe in that top 10. Just off
I'm putting Kobe in the top 10 too. I'm putting Kobe in the top 10. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Respectfully.
I'm definitely putting Kobe in my top 10. I'm putting Kobe in my top 10.
Yeah.
But that's just my age showing though, because a couple of these old heads I wouldn't be putting there. But
I mean, I give it to that. So yeah, and they got Kobe.
We're gonna take out the top 10. It's like I fought with Bird.
Steph out, bro. You taking Steph out.
Yeah, you taking Steph out.
I'm taking
Steph out.
I'm taking Larry Bird, bro. One of them gotta go.
I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, Larry Bird may gotta go. I'm looking through the list. I mean, I like you said, I'm off tone shit. I'm gonna give Bill Russell them stadium, but like, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Hot take for tape. Hot take. I'm taking Wilt out and putting Kobe in.
I was just thinking that.
I'm putting Wilt.
I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking that.
The reason why I'm putting respect on Bird's name, Mike never beat Bird. You gotta give Bird that respect.
Oh, I was about to kick Bird out.
Mike never beat him.
Yeah, but you're right.
Mike never beat him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mike couldn't get nothing. He couldn't get it.
So would y'all put Kobe technically at 9 then?
But if we moving Wilt,
I got him.
while we moving Wilt, like
I'm saying this is
honestly,
I'm moving
Bill gotta go. That's how I'm going. If we moving like that, that's how I'm moving. I'm moving. Bill gotta go. It's over. We not showing them no love. We don't care about nothing you done for your city. We don't like Boston anyways. So yeah, what we doing? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Wilt deserve to be up there.
You gotta respect it.
We may have no proof, but apparently he had 100 points. How you don't have the guy that had 100 points up there? No way.
That's why he in there.
Yeah. But
I mean, did he have 100 points and lose that game?
I think they did. Man.
I don't know.
He had 100 points. I think he had 100 points and they lost that game.
If they did, he had 100 points. His team trash. He had no help. If you had 100 points, what you gonna say if you lose?
50 rebounds, we shouldn't lose that game.
Yeah. Right?
That's true. That's a fact.
Because I'm pretty sure his matchup ain't have 50.
Oh man. All right. So it's also Orange basketball. That's fine. Nah, I did. Okay. All right. I mean, so
I'm taking Bird out, or I'm taking Will out, bro. Or I mean, I'm taking Steph on my top 10, bro.
You know what? I'm going with the hot take. I'm keeping Steph in there.
Absolutely. I'm keeping Steph there.
Steph got to be in the top 10.
He got to be there. And then this Olympics run that he just did too was even crazier. Captain America saved the day. Saved the day.
I respect the recency bias. I respect it.
Recency bias.
He just won a finals 2 years ago.
In fact, he doing this thing like he's a solid 11 of greatest players ever, bro.
Bruh. Hold on. The reason why, I'm really I'm saying this is because it's debatable that he changed the game.
Yep.
I'm just saying. I'm about to add on it more than half of the people in the top 10.
Come on, what we doing? Nah, let's not.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Not Mike.
That's where you start.
Obviously not Jordan.
You know what? Steph Curry, by far, you can say he is by far the best shooter to ever touch an NBA court. No one on that list, you can name a feat that they're by far the best in. Like that's no true. Debating. There's no debating anything.
LeBron the best scorer.
That could be debatable.
I mean, it's debatable.
That could be debatable. Him and Mike.
That's debatable.
But Steph, like Tone
you can't debate that. You can't debate. There's nobody there that can shoot better than him. Not one person.
Not one person.
Away from what he's great at, I'm just saying, like, it's compared to everybody else in the top 10, like, he's a solid 11, just respectfully.
I mean, but it's
if we taking out somebody and adding Kobe, bro, like, what's wrong with being 11?
I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that either. But Kobe at least Kobe decided or basically influenced a whole group of people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He influenced a whole generation.
Steph created is a game changer.
They're a game changer on the team. But what did Wilt change?
Sonny had 100 points.
Right, but I mean, we had 100. He had 100 points. That's an iconic thing for that. That's only for him.
Yeah, but I'm saying like nobody could stop Wilt the Still Chamberlain. He's Wilt. You know what I'm saying? So they had to change the rules. Like, all right, let's add a 3-point shot. Here comes the shooting 3 white boy right here. Like, we can't stop this nigga in the paint. All right, fuck it, we gotta shoot. Let's get a 3-point line now. Now we got Larry Bird, who was for Steph.
I mean, but that's the thing though. Like, all right, but he's not better than Steph at what Steph do.
Yeah, fact.
So
but he was the first one to change the game. You know what I'm saying?
If he changed the game, then Steph been doing wouldn't matter.
No,
Facts.
with Steph
That's a
doing
fact.
It does matter because now it's like how many dominant three-point shooters we had other than Larry Bird, who's icy, and Steph Curry. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna name one right now, and this is how I know your basketball history needs some looking up a little bit. Pete, how have you heard of Pistol Pete?
Pistol Pete Maravich for sure.
That's essentially where it all started. Like even before there was a 3-point line, everything. Some even said if he had a 3-point line, he could have scored 100 points and had some records. You know, so that archetype has always been in the league. It just wasn't always catered to, and it was because a lot of the times it didn't translate to winning. But when you see Steph Curry, the teams that he's a part of, he contributes to winning because he's not just on the ball shooting. He's literally getting his teammates open by him doing the hard work, running around the court all game. He doesn't stop.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
probably 1 or 2, I guess.
I mean, here's the thing.
I see a number up here.
I'm about to say the thing about this is that I think that here's the thing about the Bird thing. I agree with you. I agree with you. But when Bird was doing that people didn't say, "Oh my gosh, everybody in the league has to do it." When Steph did it, that all changed. All changed.
For sure. But
it wasn't just Steph though. It was Steph and Clay.
Nobody was elite until Steph. Like Bird was the shooter. Bird was coming out and doing it. Like I'm not saying like niggas wasn't like nice shooters. I'm saying like a game changer. Like we had Bird, we probably got Ray Allen, and then we got Steph, and that's through.
Look at how many made 3-point field goals Larry Bird has on his career. He hasn't even made that many, so he's not even up there.
When was the 3-point line introduced? What year was the 3-point line introduced?
I'm gonna find that out.
I feel like it's the 80s.
Give me a second, y'all.
It was somewhere in the 80s. I always forget the exact year the 3-point line came in.
Okay, when was the 3-point line created? 1979 to 1980.
Okay, so probably 1980.
79, 80.
Yeah. So I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, like, it's not as far as like a global name. Yeah. See. Yeah. So Rack saying they didn't stress the 3-point back then. That's what I'm saying. But like, essentially, Steph and Clay, but I would definitely say more Steph at this point right now because it's Steph Curry with the shot made them switch. Like, let's just be real. They made them switch. Like they were like, this is ridiculous. So now we have all this open court spacing and stuff like that, and everybody's trying to replicate that in a certain type of way. Like he decided he has changed the game, and then the endless weren't a thing like that. They are now. That is true.
That didn't even anywhere like analytics in 1980.
Yeah, they understand that shit, gang. So
I'm gonna say. Yeah, Steph changed the game more than anybody in the game, just off of the strength of just pure shooting the ball. He has everybody thinking they can shoot.
Yeah,
like everybody. He would give me so much confidence.
I put the time in, you know. So I could be a Steph Curry. I put the time. I'm not 6'8", 260 pounds like LeBron. I can't be that. I could arguably be a Steph Curry if I know how to dribble and shoot the ball. You get what I'm saying?
Ain't that what they say was wrong with the game? Like it's all change, good change, bro. Like just because he changes don't mean he changed it for the better. Like niggas,
I agree.
How many threes niggas shoot nowadays? We seen the Boston Celtics lose a whole series because, you know what I mean, saying this model. Like, so just because he changes don't mean it's been.
He changed the game, but I do agree with you. He didn't make it better. He didn't per se make it better.
I don't think it was him that contributed to being a bad game because he wasn't like he had some bad shots, but Steph always been pretty efficient. I think the person that made everybody like a little wonky with their shot selection is James Harden.
I'm about to say
I don't think y'all want to blame Steph.
But I'm about to say like even James Harden is the most game changer. James Harden is a game changer too. Like you know what I'm saying?
He has no championship. He can't be up here.
He changed the game of basketball.
He did influence basketball, but
he talking about those people too. Yeah, he one of those people. He influenced it.
Like the game changer shit is not really that pertinent, bro, to this argument.
I mean, but that's winning. But there's winning involved with that too.
Yes, not
that's the
losing
thing.
Basketball.
Yeah. he's the best second banana Vegeta ass nigga that we know. All right, so that's what it is.
Damn.
Yeah, he was just a great scorer and a great facilitator, but just could never find out how to perfectly put them together. Like that's so insane to me because he's just so good at both, but could never put it completely together when it mattered most.
I got hope for the new look Clippers, man.
I do too. Ironically, as much as I talk all that shit, I do too. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Kyrie. So apparently, Kyrie has had a platform, and he's been, I guess some would say, going crazy. You know, and that's cool. That's cool. So, let me go ahead and play the clip. Apparently, people was on his neck about what he said, but this is his response back to Kobe, y'all. If y'all didn't see it, let me stop sharing, and I'm going to share this screen.
Man.
Okay. Let me know if y'all seeing it. Y'all tracking?
Yeah,
I see it.
Okay, cool. So let's see.
I'm not letting people come on and talk about Kobe like Kobe wasn't one of the best that not only played, but that came in as a 17-year-old against grown men. And by this man was 22 years old. He had a few championships, and he was busting the best ass. If y'all don't knock that shit out, I'm talking to y'all at home, the fucking media talking heads, the ones that casually throw names around like, bro, if you don't knock it off, you weren't like that. It's okay. Not everybody could be Kobe. Not everybody could wear those size, you know what I mean, size shoes that he had. I'm not going down into detail about this because what is said on the internet and the digital space is said. It's the internet. But when it comes to real respect and real recognizing real, this man, Kobe Bean Bryant, is immortalized not just because of his basketball. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like this man, he is way bigger because of the character, because of what we witnessed him go through. We didn't care if we didn't care about certain failures. The real Kobe fans didn't care about the failures. They didn't care about the naysayers. The real Kobe fans, the real Mamba fans that I'm talking to didn't care about who he was competing with. We know who fucked with Kobe and who didn't. I know who fucked with Kobe and who didn't. I'm not gonna say I knew Kobe the best. I won't say that. All his relationships. Do that. What I will say is, but respect. But respect is me, y'all. We know who Kobe fucked with.
Okay, so that's his response. I guess he said something along the lines where people didn't like, and they may feel like he was, you know, he was fucking around or downplaying Kobe. So with that being said, we heard that. How y'all feeling about his speech?
First of all, I'm gonna start off by saying I fought with Kyrie. I hope he has a speedy and good recovery because I want to really see him get back on that court after repairing coming from the Achilles. But pretty much, Kyrie ain't lying. He kept it a bang. He kept it a spade. All of us grew up watching Kobe. We knew what Kobe meant to the game. In the mid in 2005, 2008, 2010. He was on the cover of 2K10 for Pete's sake. Everybody knew what Kobe meant and what he represented to the game. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree, and we definitely didn't care if Kobe went out there and missed 40 shots or missed 60 shots. At least he went down shooting. Like that's a fact. It's a fact. Kyrie didn't lie. We know what Kobe meant to the game.
I think I respect Kyrie for his take because you could tell he was always a Kobe fan. You know what I'm saying? And I get what he's saying. He could always tell who always rocked with Kobe from the beginning. And I'm not even gonna lie. Me growing up, I was kind of a little hesitant on being a fan of Kobe, but I ultimately gained respect for him. And I felt like having that perspective helped me really appreciate his game even more because it's not even a bias. Like this guy was a killer. Like he went out there and he did his work and it showed every time, and he held people accountable. People sat there and they felt like he was evil. He was mean. I would hear stuff in the newspaper growing up talking about Kobe and what he's saying to his teammates. And I'm just like, wow, why? But I've been to the military now. That's called accountability, So he was holding his team accountable and he did that. And you know, he mentioned he came out of high school, 17 years old,
Yeah.
to be able to have
Lower
that
Marion.
maturity and being able to do that and take charge of some people that was older than you, you know, that probably played professionally longer than you because he played with some European players as well, you know, and he just completely just embodied basketball. And some people say he didn't elevate people, but when you even hear about that little Redeem team and like how he just elevated everyone, everybody on that team became like a way better player, and then to continue that growth after that, everybody said that was a pivotal moment in their career.
Yeah.
And the only person that didn't see any benefit for real from that is the one person that did not want to wake up 5 a.m. Carmelo Anthony. He did not want to wake up 5 a.m. and embrace that Mamba mentality.
He didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we all know, Kobe was about strictly basketball. He was an assassin. He trained with Black Ops. I've done heard it all. That man is a basketball savant, and he definitely deserves to be in the top 10 all time. Absolutely.
Woo, that was rad. He didn't skip a beat either. So let me go do some comments and stuff like that too. So we got Zorak saying Harden was too elite. Yeah, he was elite at what he was, besides winning everything. All right. Grace, hello, Grace. Welcome to the stream. Black Dynamite, what's the word? And Zorak saying, thank you for your service, Tony.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So okay. So I feel like we all agreed on the Kyrie thing, you know what I'm saying? So I do have Braun vibing to Not Like Us. Not sure if we want to just go ahead and be fine and show that clip, but we can pass it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm always here for the vibes. I don't really mind. LeBron is funny.
LeBron is a yeah, exactly that.
He's a character, bro.
Yeah,
LeBron is making more headlines now for this than basketball at this point in his career.
Yeah.
I mean,
now you gotta come in.
Transition when he retired.
Yep.
That's funny as shit. Yeah, y'all funny as shit. Yeah, I mean, Bron. Yeah, we'll just have a funny little take with this. Look at LeBron. He already froze it.
Look at Maverick Carter like he got us.
Bron lit.
Right.
Hey,
that bucket got.
Is that Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, that's Maverick. Maverick Carter.
Oh.
You got a Cheesecake Uhara hat on?
He not even saying the words right.
He never do.
He never do.
LeBron is a certified.
Oh yeah.
Certified jokester, man. Certified jokester. So
that's my goat. My hot take. LeBron James #1 on my list. That's it. I'm gonna keep it at that. That's my hot take.
Was that retaliation for Drake? What did I miss? Was that retaliation for that?
Maybe.
So all those people calling my man's Drake corny, they can't call him corny for doing that, unless he orchestrated it, because he didn't orchestrate it, I guess. Unless we don't know if he orchestrated it or not.
Sent that request to DJ. No,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
If I'm a Lakers fan, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy seeing that, though, because LeBron is big LA, playing that Kendrick. He's still vibing to the Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? That maybe that man I ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what that means. But that's the only thing to take away from it.
I get. No more flip flopping now. He went from Drake to Kendrick. No more flip flopping back to Drake now. He picked the side, stay on that side.
Yeah, he got to stay on that side. Yeah. Drake got the tattoo covered up, so I mean it's over. You can't even come back. You can't even come back,
go
bro.
Back.
So
it's over.
Nah, so okay. So we've been having a lot of conversations about the WNBA, right? And we have had some last side conversations and stuff like that. So there is something I want to bring to this that I did not share with you all as far as like percentages. One, we could talk about one of the things. Obviously, the topic was about how Caitlin Clark won't be playing, and 48% of the attendance dropped for the All-Star game. Does she have too much of a hold? Do we need like another like rival star? Obviously, Andrew Reese is not that rival star. She's a rival person on the court, but you need another star because that's a heavy drop. 121 to 64, crazy.
I'm gonna let y'all go first before I shoot on this. So FaZe or Tone, I'm gonna let y'all go first.
He's another rival, bro. I mean, Angel Reese is a star, and they were college rivals, but this the big league. So you know what I'm saying? He does need another polarizer figure. Not saying that the WNBA doesn't have polarizer figures. Like we know who the dogs are, Angel Wilson.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We know who the dogs are, but like Caitlyn is like people just want to see her hoop, bro. She is that magnetic of a person, and her game is that. So people just want to see her hoop. It would be cool if she did have like, you know what I'm saying, like if Angel Reese's game got to that point, which I feel like it will. But you know what I'm saying. I think the next time we see a big star is when Juju comes out of college, and then that way we'll have that balance of just interest in the WNBA.
Okay, that was a well spoken one. Go ahead, Tone. I see you.
I mean, I think it's kind of my fault too. You know, like I'm a casual watcher of it. You know, I'm not really like fully invested in it.
Yeah,
but you know, I will say I have a lot. I follow it, like, you know, stats and stuff like that. So what I would say, I see a lot of these women out here consistently putting up big buckets. Like I see Minnesota, they've been hooping. They squad been hooping, you know, and then in New York, Sabrina Ionescu, she be hooping. Like there's a whole bunch of hoopers that I feel like they already outplay Caitlyn, like especially when they show up and play against her. I just feel like Caitlyn already has a fan base, and it shows that, you know, she's bringing her own viewers. So that just goes towards not just gameplay but marketing as well. So I just feel like a lot of these women that were already in the W, they haven't even seen the best of Caitlyn yet, and Caitlyn's already getting that full coverage that they should be getting. You know, so.
Gotcha.
W is just it's a tricky thing. It just comes down to like politics. I feel like in media, because there's definitely women in the W that's doing the same thing she's doing, if not better.
Honestly. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, all right. Well, time for Coach.
1 second, real quick.
So you already know. Everybody already know how I feel, pretty much. But we all know the WNBA has been around for at least 15 years, 20 some odd years now. WNBA has been around for a little while with Lisa Leslie and Diana Taurasi, which they were doing good for basketball, but of course they couldn't elevate it to the level of the NBA. Caitlin Clark's raising popularity in college at Iowa. Of course, everybody's tuning in stream to see her, and that's boosting popularity for women's basketball for her going into the WNBA. But I feel like we need to start paying attention more to some of these other players, like Lucretia Collier for the Minnesota Lynx. She's a dog. She's probably gonna win the MVP this year. A'ja Wilson, she's my favorite player in the entire WNBA. People tune in and watch her. She is nice.
Yeah, she is nice.
A'ja Wilson is nice. And Caitlin Clark, you're bringing more eyes to the game based off of what you did in college. But
it's water.
Like you only bring. I feel like I'm trying to word this correctly.
Yeah,
I feel like you're getting all this. I feel like you're getting all this attention because you're low-key having the Steph Curry effect on the WNBA. Am I wrong for saying that?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Like that's where all the eyes are coming from. She was shooting that rock in college, like Steph. Well, I ain't gonna say like Steph, but you get what I'm saying. And then that's bring eyes to that, and then that's what they want to see in the NBA. But the WNBA is not that. It's not that.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is like one of. I mean, sharpshooters I've seen in the WNBA.
Paige is gonna be up there.
Yeah. But Juju, I feel like Juju's gonna be doing elevated. Once Caitlin Clark, she got the eyes there. Now that the eyes are already there, now the eyes are gonna be on Juju. You know what I'm saying? Like Caitlin Clark's made the path easier for Juju, for everybody to see the spotlight on Juju. And Juju elevated into a whole nother level.
Can I say this real quick though? My fault, Tom. Like we seen, I don't know. I watch the All-Star game every year. It's probably my favorite time of year for basketball, bro. So last year, LeBron did the photo shoot and all that, and then he sat out. So I wonder if he would have announced his injury before the game like Caitlyn did, would the attendance have been for the NBA All-Star game too? You know what I'm saying? Your biggest star, your most popular star.
Yep.
I can't play, I can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like close to the game, like of course people aren't gonna want to buy tickets. LeBron did the same. He just didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. So you think that maybe the NBA has something to do with him sitting out? Maybe he wanted to
Nah,
tell everybody early, and they told him not to.
I think he was like, bro, I'm not doing this, bro. I'm trying to make the playoffs. Like, I'm trying to make the playoffs, bro. I'm not trying to do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm gonna call it a practice injury or some bullshit. Like, I'm gonna do my part to make sure we still have a watchable NBA All-Star
Product,
game.
yeah.
Not like Mr. Beast, TNT giveaway and shit like that, or the TNT sign off and shit like they last NBA game. So I think he just played his part. It was like, yo, let me show up. But you know what I mean? I'm 50 years old.
And one more thing. Caitlin Clark wants the WNBA to get to this global status and all that, but you literally saw the All-Star game hurt your views. You're not helping your brand by you doing that at all, bro. Like, everybody tuning in to see you sitting out is not helping you get more money. That's
or like it could be vice versa. Like, let me sit out and show y'all how much I got. Show how much I could bring to the table if I do play. This is what's gonna happen. I
agree, and this is why I agree, because Caitlin, not for nothing, she bringing her own viewers, so they trying to hold her to a standard of the previous WNBA.
Yeah.
When that's not the same WNBA anymore. Y'all not about to get up money off of me, you know what I'm saying, for the next 5 years to make up for what y'all didn't do before, what these other players didn't do before. So I guess she has some merit for, you know, how she stood on the situation because of where she stands in the WNBA.
That's fair.
But just overall, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of been in my head. I kind of wanted to get to it, and I don't want to forget it. But I kind of wanted to tie two things together that we just discussed regarding Stephen Curry and Caitlin Clark. I'm just showing the influence of Stephen Curry and not just the NBA, but WNBA as well, and how Steph Curry's game caters more to the W, and we can see how shooting in the NBA game can be exciting, and it just shows promise for the WNBA because a lot of those women are definitely snipers and sharpshooters as well. So we're going to see a lot more firing from these young women. Definitely.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little olive branch. This is kind of the monkey and the rich I want to throw in for this one. So we know that they've been talking about money, right? And stuff like that. And I think money, I agree with Koo that said this, like, if you're not bringing enough money, then you shouldn't, y'all not making that much. But I think the problem is that they're talking about percentages, right? NBA players typically receive 49 to 51% of basketball related income, while WNBA players receive 9.3% of total league revenue. So they feel that they should be able to do at least a 49 to 51%. At least in that, because that's based off their pay scale, which makes sense. So, is that agreeable? Is that understandable? Because that's different than what I was tracking at first, just saying give us more money. That's
good insight.
I mean, it's respectable, but at the same time, the WNBA been in the red for a long time.
Yeah.
We can't really give y'all percent of money that we not making. Regardless of who fault it is, those are just the cold hard facts. We don't have money, so we can't give y'all money.
But it's not even that money. That's why they're talking percentages. When you're talking percentage, you're talking about future money. You're not talking about nothing in the past. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, I don't think that they deserve the same 49% that the NBA deserves. But I feel like even if it was a 40-60 split, why not? Why they can't get the 40-60 or even a 30-70? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you on the percentage tone. My thing is, I don't think the NBA is gonna move on the percentage just off of what Faye said. We've been posing these these WNBA seasons for so many years now, and we always take a loss. We have not generated profit. We're losing money investing into y'all. So
did they lose money last season?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't think so. I think the last 2 seasons they've been in the black, they recouping.
Okay.
I think they've cleared further than
Yeah, that's I can't speak on the last few years. I can't speak on those.
The last few years have been profitable, and that's why we're seeing it more. Not even Maitland, but with the new Las Vegas teams and shit like that, they're expanded teams means we're making more money. And they just added another team too, if I'm not mistaken.
So I don't mean to cut you off this time, but to answer your question, 2024 they did not make a profit. 2025 is the only year they think they may be making a profit, and so
isn't that Caitlin's rookie year? Ain't that Caitlin's rookie year?
Yep, Star Power, Caitlin Clark, Andrew Reese, Paige Buckers, Buchers.
So if they're responsible for that, why don't they see they bread for that?
Because they're responsible for the profit, but even still, they're not held at fault for that. They still trying to make up for all the wasted investment in years past. Tone, you a businessman, you know how that shit go, bro. I can't give my new good working employees this upfront money because I'm still in the hole from 10 years ago trying to protect that. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a personal problem, and they always know how to get money for whatever else they need. There are so many investors, there are so many celebrities that they're getting to come out to these games for these players. These players have connections with these celebrities that I'm pretty sure are donating to these teams. You know what I'm saying?
This is all recent. You know what I'm saying? Like with Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. When Kobe brought Gigi to the game and he wore the orange hoodie, like that started the uptick of popular WNBA to the casual fan. Like, and that's still, I want to say that's still at least no more than 10 years ago. So it's like we still got to make up from the Cheryl Miller days. Like we still in the black. I mean, we still in the red from Cheryl Miller.
Well, if that's the case, then say that, right? Okay, so if that's the case, then say that, and this is why they talking about an agreement. You know what I'm saying? So if they come up to some type of agreement to be like, okay, well, we want to pay you guys more. They're not even telling them that. They're not even offering them the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like the disconnect is, because they're not even having these conversations. They're just like, we owe money. What money we giving y'all? Y'all not even trying to work anything out with us.
I mean,
so this is what they're doing. And maybe now is the perfect time. And I'm pretty sure this is not the first time they've been trying to do it. It's just they feel like this may be their perfect time. You know, this is to look out for all the women. Everybody here got to take care of their families. You know what I'm saying? So these people, they investing in these teams, and they making this money, they making these investments, and they trying to come up on this stuff. But at the same time, we seeing this trend. Like you can see trend. I have some marketing experience, so you see trends. If you see it going a certain way, and where like sports in general, sports media, like you getting them incorporated with the NBA and stuff like that. Y'all doing stuff together. The NBA are wanting you guys to do these things together. Like they go hand in hand. Y'all need each other, you know, men and women. Like why? Like why not? I don't understand. What's so difficult about it? Y'all can make it work.
Conversation.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Patriotic.
You're saying percentage wise of all basketball related income, they want more money. So what should be the minimum value for their contracts then? What should be the minimum
percentage,
the bare minimum for their contracts? Because I'm guessing the little whatever the bare minimum is for their contract, what, $100K is not enough. How much
I mean, if you compare it to NIL money, how they make it more money in college than a W? Like that's the disconnect.
How long is the season? It ain't 82 games.
No, it's not 82 games. They just had All-Star game. The playoffs start in like September, like end of September, October, early October. That's when the playoffs start. How many games is it? It ain't that many.
I think the highest paid player in the WNBA only make over like $200K. Like it might be like high 200s, but you know what I mean? Like
and that's why a lot of them play overseas to make money.
Yeah, but
that's why Brittany Griner got stuck out there in Russia.
That's not
but so if they're not, if the WNBA isn't turning a profit, how much money does the player? I understand what you're saying. Like they deserve their money. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying as a business, it's not sustainable if you're not profiting and then you're giving out more money to your employees. This is not sustainable.
Now I understand it. It's just hard to really equate everything when you're sitting there thinking about the NIL compared to their actual standard contract and a complete disconnect between that.
Yeah, but the NIL, the NCAA brings in more money than the WNBA, if I'm not mistaken. The whole NCAA as a whole brings in more money, more profit.
But why is that though? Why you think that is?
Well, For one, it's not separated. Like women's basketball, men's basketball, they go hand in hand under the conference and shit. That's one thing. It's not like the NBA, and then the NBA has its own tax bracket, and the WNBA, you know what I'm saying, got its own little salary. When you think of college, it's men's and women's basketball, all that shit go together. You know what I'm saying? Football goes in with that, like it goes on the athletics. You get what I'm saying? The financials. So I feel like that's the difference. I feel like that's the difference.
That's fair.
I mean, I just feel like, you know, they probably invested more into the college hoops. I just
That
feel
too.
like they see
That too.
they have more money. Colleges have more money, I guess.
Yeah.
And
why you think they got the NCAA tournament now? We see how much college basketball bringing in.
it's a lot of money brought into college, man. And these colleges and honestly, these colleges owe so much money. They should be paying the WNBA the money to pay back these players.
I get what
That's
you're saying.
what should be happening.
It's crazy. And an NIL player could make more than a professional women's basketball player. I get what you're saying. When you put it like that, that do sound crazy. That do sound crazy.
It does sound crazy.
That's mad crazy.
That do sound crazy when you put it like that.
Niggas gave up to go pro. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if Shedeur would have, you know what I mean? Like, not went. He could have signed another NIL easy. Travis Hunter would have not went. Like,
yeah, but that's different though, because he didn't perform up to his potential. You know, like it was opportunity for him to make more than his NIL. He had the opportunity, but apparently he didn't do diligence with what he needed to.
But just
allegedly.
Reasons aside, like just the opportunity of the NIL offering more than a contract is not just it's not just NBA wide, like it's literal college versus pros. Like these kids are making millions and millions in college already before we even touch the pros. Like I don't even out of school I'm cashing in so much bread.
But they just started making this money. And that's I'm happy for them. But even though they're making all this money now, they still owe from all them years. They still owe. Like they was selling people's, you know, jerseys and, you know, merchandise and everything off of people. You know what I'm saying? So the NCAA, NCAA, like that's all that. They all owe. So they should be able to pay for, you know, towards what we got going on in WNBA now. You know, like there's a whole bunch of players that, you know, careers ended and, you know, their lives changed because of basketball, and they never got compensated for it. And now, you know,
that's fair. You're right. That's fair.
They can do their best to make things right with the women moving forward, because it's not like they're gonna be investing in a league that's gonna be a loss. Like they know it's not gonna be a loss. Are we all in agreement that we don't see them being in the red? Like for the next couple years, like I feel like it's gonna be very profitable, and like people are anticipating, like you said, Juju anticipating. This is Paige's rookie season. Paige is cooking. You know what I'm saying? And you got Hidalgo, all of them coming out. Like they got some killers, and they hooping. Like I seen a 17-year-old in France out here dunking.
Oh yeah,
you know she out here hooping. So the WNBA is going in the right direction, and these women are very smart. They're not dumb. They see what it is, and they're not trying to get caught in a contract to where they're only going to get 9%, and they're taking in millions and millions.
That's a fact. Not wrong.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm the NCAA, I would contribute to the league because it looks better on us. Like, hey, we have the WNBA star came from our program. Like, it looks better that way. So,
yeah,
I mean, I agree. I mean, that's the only thing though. It's a lot. Like, I agree with Tom when he says, like, you know, it's they built a lot, especially off of just off the jersey sales and all that stuff. But that's money lost. You know what I'm saying? That's like something that's called, like when I was doing it, when I was in the food, we call it shrink. We already did it, but you had to shrink it out. It had to go.
I mean, bro, we got to give this stuff time, bro. Because you got to think about it, bro. You got to think about how long the NBA's been around, the money that the NBA's had around, and then how Mike elevated the game was. Mike got it there and got people bigger contracts. So now niggas getting even bigger contracts. Now the WNBA's only been around for what, 2 decades? Not even 3 decades. You get what I'm saying? But the NBA's been around for all that time for Mike to get there and then transition to Kobe, T-Mac, and to now with Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this shit time, bro. We gotta get this shit another 30 years before the WBA really, you know what I'm saying, finds its stride for real. You know what I'm saying?
So what year of Mike's contract did he get that Nike deal?
I thought he came in with the Nike deal.
Right?
Yeah.
I could have sworn, and I thought that he, when he got that deal, that just opened the doors for that stuff. So I'm assuming that they thought Caitlin was going to do the same thing for them.
Yeah. But I'm just speaking in terms of the contracts Michael Jordan was signing is nothing compared to what SGA just signed, and Mike was the best in his time. That's all I'm saying. The amount of money that's on the table,
that's what you're saying.
It's got to inflate over time. That's what I'm saying.
And that's
why we're gonna be set up
for people to get way better bags later. She probably won't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we getting set up for a Caitlin Clark bag. We getting set up for that. We're gonna see the big bomb, and we're gonna see how much she getting paid. She's gonna be the first one making a mill.
Yeah,
and that's gonna open the door.
That's gonna open the door. That's gonna change everything. Okay.
This is just I feel like to ruffle the feathers to make them know, like, aware, like, yo, I want to get paid. So when y'all come to offer Caitlin this contract, y'all better not try to offer her what the standard max contract is. You know, she letting them know, when it comes to me, my money better be correct, because I brought in all these fans.
Okay.
All these fans, and she's deserving of that contract because of that. Because she's playing basketball at a high level, and she makes her teammates better. You know, so why not?
Gotcha. So okay, so hold on. We spent a lot of time on this topic. I don't know why. I do know why I threw that. So we look. So right now we're about to go ahead and bump out the Ben Simmons thing because he's a bum anyway. Hey, look. Man, that's what it is. I know we want to talk about it, but we spent a lot in that segment. I mean, look, at the end of the day, a whole team showed him as a trash can on the actual local broadcast. So we got a bigger fish to fry.
We don't need to talk about Ben. I thought we don't need to talk about Ben.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about Ben. So we're gonna move to something I finally been waiting for, football. So Caleb has been having issues with getting down Ben Johnson offense. He has 6 INTs, 1 practice. There's a few other things. They're saying he's basically a rookie because he's got to relearn everything over again. So I guess the next thing is just straight up: is Caleb going to have his breakout season this year, or is it going to be the 3rd season? How do we all feel about it?
No, I'm gonna go and say no.
No breakout season this year.
Nah, bro. New coach, new regime. I mean, like this is another learning curve he gonna have to get over. You know what I'm saying? They got the pieces, but I mean, like it's a lot, bro. It's a lot to deal with. New coaches always come in with their shit. So if you are used to doing things, and if you still just like a young mind, you just learn something. Now you gotta go learn something new. Yeah, bro.
Not that boy holds the franchise don't really develop quarterbacks well. They franchise don't really develop quarterbacks well. So that alone, I already don't have too much faith in what they got going on.
Yeah.
They don't. But what you were saying, Tom? You say he held the ball too long?
He holds the ball too long. That boy holds the ball too long. He wanna make a play every play. Yeah. And sometimes that play he trying to make is going the other way. And hopefully that offensive line, they addressed it. Hopefully it worked. Because offensive line you can add a piece or two, but everybody has to be in sync. So if he has a solid offensive line, he's talented. That he will have a great season.
He will.
But I don't think his line is good enough, because I feel like a lot of these teams they juiced up their defensive line, and that defensive front's looking crazy. And we're gonna have to start seeing a lot more offensive linemen coming out of college, because this is crazy. We see defensive ends running 4.3s and 4.2s and stuff. Like, we good.
Fat man. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coach.
Nah, but it's like every position is evolving in football, except for minus special teams in the O-line. It's like every other position in football is evolving except for the O-line and special teams. Like, I don't know how much the O-line can evolve, but it's like something has to change.
I was gonna say, it's somebody that that also, like, I mean, obviously my grades wasn't up par, so I didn't last long. But as someone that like understood like guard play, I mean, there's only so much you can do. The only thing you get is bigger and stronger. And I think we do have that. I think we have like Schroyer, like I think I don't know if it's the guard or the tackle that just signed his deal with Chargers this morning. He signed an extension. So I mean, it's just the talent is just going to got to be better. But we already know that that's the only position on offense where it's not geared for you to win. Wide receivers can cry, QBs can cry, even some running backs can cry. But offensive line, you cannot. You're getting attacked multiple times. Like that's just what it is. So
yeah,
I don't know. That's a slippery slope, though.
Shout out to my big boys on the line, man. I hope y'all be holding it down, keeping people safe.
The only evolution I can see, you alternate between left tackle and tight end. You just be alternating. You can play both.
Yeah, that's the evolution of the game. Yeah, that's it. You can play on all sides, faster than the line. Yeah, you can play all faster than the line. That's it. That's all you go. But we got motherfuckers just running 3.2s. Man, 280 pounds. It's crazy work.
You gotta go to Arizona Nice training camp. You feel me?
Ooh,
nice. They gotta protect that boy Caleb, boy. They gotta protect that boy Caleb.
Yeah, they gotta protect.
We already got a year tape on you of what you thought was your offense. Now you got to come out here and learn a new offense, bro. We are not getting a breakout season, bro. We already see your habits.
Yeah, and the running game is already non-existent. You don't even got the running game there to help bring along your young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I don't expect too much from him. I don't expect too much.
What y'all think about that defense? What y'all think?
I think they're good. I think the defense is solid.
I think they're decent. I think they're decent.
I think the defense took a step back though.
Franchise, but like it ain't nothing to be like scared over. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd be like 19th, 20th defensive efficiency, somewhere around there, like middle of the pack.
Middle pack.
I think it'd be somewhere around there, maybe a little bit
low. That's funny, probably where I have them at.
If they can't get off the field because they ain't gonna have no offense, you mean?
They need at least a top 10 defense to have him some type of give him some room to grow. They give him a top 10 defense.
I mean, obviously, Black Dynamite, one of my good friends, is absolutely a Bears fan, so I want to see it for him, like most of y'all teams. I want to see them do better besides the Giants because they're in the NFC East, obviously. But you know what? I'll be neutral on the Giants, but the one team I don't want to see prosper is the Cowboys, no matter what. No matter
Cowboys. We don't rock with the Cowgirls.
The boys ain't going nowhere anyway.
So, but no, and especially being in Illinois now, I would love to see a city get lit.
Are y'all changing your name back to the Skins? I read something about that. Change the Commanders back to the Skins.
I ain't see that.
You cannot say y'all. It is bad luck. You cannot say y'all. It is bad luck.
That's true. We all know.
Right. Y'all. Well, one take Jay. Is the name going back to the Skins?
I mean, but we already know that it was like a lot of BS behind that and smoke screens, right? Why it was changed. Because in actuality,
Trump pushing forward. Trump is pushing forward.
Oh shit! Well, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. Because I mean, here's the thing: Trump does what he wants, so that's the scary part about it.
Hey, Trump loves some sports, man. They got fights in the White House. Like he loves him some sports. One thing about it, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man,
sports, military, he into that.
Hey, Faison, it's crazy how they talking about fights in the White House, but we always grew up saying the snipers are everywhere, so we can't even go near that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
bro, no,
everywhere.
Fuck Trump.
I'm just trying to control some shit, bro. Like, we're not about to change the name of our team, and you're gonna be gone in 2 years, bro. Like, I'm not a Commanders fan, but I'm from the city. But they're not gonna do that, bro. And he's trying to halt the reconstruction of the arena and all that, or the stadium and all that. Like, he's just doing a lot, bro.
Yeah, he's just doing the most. I think it's all propaganda. Oh shit. Oh no, let me go back to some of these comments. I haven't read them in a while. Zorak, before that, I missed that one, brother. My bad. Clark has been horrible this season when she played. El Sueno said, bruh, no. The man G said, fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers trying to stop 3-8 for business moving around. Yeah.
3 bills.
3 bills. Oh yeah, I need to upload. I need to make this shit bigger. No Diddy. He can't even do it. El Senino say can't even do it. Biden sold the arena to the commander before he got out of office. Good. Good. Fuck it. So they say that.
I love the comments.
Yeah, the comments popping. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that one. El Senino, thanks for pulling up. King Dolly said that's
support,
your man.
Y'all.
Yeah, yes sir.
Support,
Okay. So all right. So that's pretty much a quick one. So I mean, I guess we now go to the Raiders. Kristen Wilkins got injured and we cut him. He's gonna file grievance, but apparently there's so many different rumors. Like I know that I put in the chat that reportedly he had an incident with a teammate that led to his release by Raiders. He hasn't played for us for that. You know, he'd been injured most of the time. Also, there was reports saying that he refused to go see a doctor about it. So, I mean, in my honest opinion, it was the right decision. As much as I wanted Wilkins beside Max, and that would have been amazing. We're just gonna have to pivot and figure it out, man. That's what it is.
He just got paid though, no?
Well, I know his bag was huge.
His bag was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, I know the bag was huge, and they cut him like the day of, like, it was about to kick in.
Yep.
So I think that a lot of that shit is just slander. Like, it's an incident. He didn't want to go to the doctor, like shit like that. It might be a little bit of slander. It could be true because we know how these players get, especially when they feel like T bag. We already know how they get. But at the same time, it could just be a little bit of slander to make sure he don't get another bag going to another team.
That's true. Yeah, some of these sources saying the incident involving a teammate may have factored in the part into the Raiders' fatigue and release of defensive tackle Kristen Wilkins beyond the management of his foot injury, as they reported predominant calls, and Anderson wrote the Raiders have not officially confirmed an incident or complaint involving Wilkins and a teammate, while another direct league source confirmed awareness of the situation. So I mean, yeah, man. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's like it sucks, but it's no love lost. We didn't really see you do too much. So a lot of his contract is like on as if basis. So if he can't play, then we get our bread back and we throw it at somebody else.
What's the bread? Ain't it like 140, something like that? If I'm not
so it was I think it was 100 and like it was like 100. Yeah, it was like 100 and like I don't think it was 140, but it was like 100 and like 15 or something like that. It was something crazy. It was something crazy as fuck. Oh, 110 mil.
Yeah,
for your deal.
Got that nigga, man.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie. If he not gonna sit there, like I feel like that teammate incident probably have nothing to do with it, because if it was just a teammate incident, why you don't want to go get the medical examination? Like how does that? It don't work for 2 and 2. You know, something happened. Something else happened.
Yeah.
And he didn't want any documents of it, and he was probably gonna wait until after that date kicked in, and then he'll probably tell him like a month or two later and be like, I got to get a surgery. I got to do this. I got to do that. And now they just pay the bag.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I mean, yeah, man. So we're going to go ahead and move on for that one. Keep it rolling. So we talking about the guy, Travis Hunter, that's been in the news for a lot of other stuff, but 36 snaps on offense, 47 snaps on defense.
Unicorn, bro. The dude is different.
Unicorn. Is that sustainable?
Week 1, we got them.
Sustainable? I think it's sustainable. Hey,
Faison said, we got him week 1. Oh yeah.
I don't want that, bro. I don't want them type of problems, bro.
Oh gosh.
I think it's sustainable. I think you play 16 games, 17 games a season, and then on top of that, you get a bye week. You're not really playing all year. You just gotta be available.
Defense, you gotta attack that nigga every possession. I'm talking about the senior wide receiver defense have him running just to tire him out so he can't run on offense. You gotta attack that nigga every position so he is tired.
Yeah.
He has energy, boy. That dude's scary.
For some reason, I don't think he's gonna be used as a corner though. I don't think he's gonna be like a regular. I think he's gonna be playing zone. I think he's gonna play like DB. I think he's not gonna have a position. He's gonna play certain packages, and they're not gonna allow him to run because I think they're thinking about what you're saying about people intentionally just making him run. That's the first thing somebody's gonna think. And the first thing I'm gonna think of as a defensive coordinator is I already know they're gonna want him to run. We're just gonna make it disguised as if he is, or like we're just gonna keep him around this area just to cover space, just to make other people better.
Sense. That's smart.
And that's why when they stay hinted at having his own specific package, I think that makes sense. Where he'll probably be doing zone, a deep zone, or like middle
Yeah.
zone or whatever.
Flat zone,
And
whatever.
sometimes he might play man like randomly, like it'll be a random play, like a third down. They might really need it. Now he's playing man because you know that person that they're throwing to, he might have a chance to like grab it or whatever. So third down, he'll probably man him up, but like the first two, they're not gonna go like that. For
I want to
real.
know, can he tackle? What his coverage is looking like? Like how can he get left or right? Because we know he gonna go out there and be a ball of energy, but it's like, bro, you gotta tackle some of these big motherfuckers too. You can't just be out here running around. So in the stats say you play more defensive possessions than offensive possessions. So it looked like he you know what I'm saying? He might know what he's doing, but it's a lot of wear and tear that come with that though. It's a lot of wear and tear. So when they get
he's still growing.
Yeah, he's still growing. He's still a young buck. So when they get physical, you know what I'm saying, or it gets to the cold time of the year, you know what I'm saying, where injuries are more prone to happen and niggas are a little bit more beat up. Like I wanna see what they look like then.
Yeah. No, I agree. I just can't wait to see it. I'm just excited about football.
Yeah, me too.
I hope he had a worst game of his life week 1 against
That's hate.
Turn up, you know what I'm saying?
So what would y'all say would be more important for him to master? Should he master like defense, like the defensive side more, or think he should focus on mastering offensive side more? Which one do y'all?
I think he's gonna focus more on offense. I think he's gonna focus more on offense, but I think like they're gonna give him defensive snaps. Like they're gonna give him responsibility and trust on defense. I feel like he's gonna have that off rip. But I feel like offensively they need playmakers, and he's a playmaker, and that's the best thing for them. Give him the ball.
That's it. Just give him the fucking ball.
Offense is definitely the harder part to learn. Like he's already a natural defender, you know what I'm saying? And plus, if you're a wide receiver who can't catch it, nothing but a cornerback anyway, so it's like that comes natural. But offensive, learning to catch, learning like, all right, bro, I got to get 2 feet down in this league. I got to pick my spots. I got to be prepared to go across the middle against real ass men.
Yeah,
that's a super learning curve. The defensive stuff, like, all right, I can run with whoever. I know how to pick my spots. I know how to gang tackle. Like, that's natural ability right there.
Yeah,
really. He's a smart kid, though. He's a smart kid. He know coming into the league. That's the first thing everybody gonna question. And I already know he's in that gym, putting in that time, trying to put on some weight, even if it may not be substantial. He's a hard worker. He's gonna wrap up them legs. He's a dog. He forces fumbles. We've seen him force fumbles. He's not a person that's just back there just to, get some interceptions here and there. Like he go in and make plays. Like go on 1 yard line, make a play. Like we seen him do it. Like he's a dog.
For sure.
We're not gonna sit there and deny that. You know what I'm saying? He might be a little undersized, but the dog.
It ain't
a lot of them don't got that, bro.
The dog for sure.
Oh yeah,
he fast. He's athletic. His hands work. That's important. Hand skills is very important.
Yeah. Handball skills is ridiculous. Okay. Oh wow. So I guess the next thing is so Nick Saban rumored to be the target for the Browns if they struggle this season.
Don't do it. No.
Don't
do it.
Okay. Don't do it. No.
Just straight up, no.
You know what it's gonna remind me of? It's gonna remind me when the Knicks was so happy that Phil Jackson wanted to be their GM or something like that, and they were like, "Yeah, finally some winning culture." And then, but like they don't understand that's them on their last leg, like literally on their last leg. They don't care about nothing about the operations. This is the closest they can get to give them their daily fix of football or basketball or whatever. They're not fully invested into that. It's not the team that they grew with. That's not going to be the same Alabama environment that they're looking for. He's going to go there and be so disgruntled and so upset. He's going to go, what did I do? Why?
Why did I do this? Why did I do this?
I mean, it could be, though, like, if they, like, I know it's just rumors, but if they do consider it, you already see the future. Like, we have Shedeur here. That's basically saying, all right, bro, we're turning our franchise over to Shedeur Sanders. And now we're going to get a college coach with a new system and winning culture, all the you know what I'm saying, all the trinkets and shit. But it's like Cleveland is respectfully a historic football franchise, and they are long overdue for a win and break their curse and all this shit. Like we know how much Cleveland is given just to the NFL, so it's gonna take a lot to break the curse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Nick Saban might, you know what I mean, like he might be the one to finally get them over that hump and get that stench off their name. You know, Shador is gonna bring the money in. Like, for some reason,
I mean, that makes sense. I get it.
Niggas love the Browns. Like their fan base is extremely popular. Always has been. Always will.
Yeah, they're a loyal fan base.
If Cleveland is winning, it's good for the NFL too.
Yeah. It's gonna be like OKC winning a chip.
Exactly. Bro, like
Man,
we been
for real.
so many years. Like y'all kind of owe us a ring at this point. And now we have the star to make up for it, or the star to kind of like cover up the shenanigans. And Shador, we got Njoku over here. Like we got some dogs, and we've been had some dogs. So it's like y'all kind of owe us one in like 3-4 years.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, Saban. You say it like that, I wouldn't be so opposed to it. But if they do make that move to get him as a head coach, I would more so be more like I would want to see who the offensive coordinator is, because I don't really think that Nick Saban and Shador will mesh well.
Nick Saban is a defensive-minded coach as well.
Yeah. Right, I know. That's why I said I need. That's why I said I would want to see an offensive.
Who the offensive coordinator?
He's been running plays for Kansas City Chiefs the last 7 years, and
I don't know. Deion Sanders, offensive coordinator with Nick Saban as the head coach. I don't know.
Yeah, he just so happened to leave Colorado on a discount.
If I was Nick, I don't know. If I was Nick, I already know Nick's not feeling college football no more due to the whole recruiting NIL thing. So I think he's trying to transition out of college football. But I wouldn't recommend the Browns just because since I've been watching football, the Browns ruin people's careers. Like since I've been in football, I think that's not something you want to go to build your career, especially as a coach. Especially as a coach,
he gotta have some real cojones, bro. Like he gotta be like, well, I'm the best coach that ever is, and I'm about to prove everybody. I'm on my last leg. I'm going to the Cleveland Browns, and I'm about to take them to the playoffs.
That's crazy.
My thing is, he takes the job.
It's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna make sense because he won so much already. Like he already got a name for winning.
You don't got nothing to prove. You really got nothing to prove
for
real.
No, he does have something to prove. He got his legacy on the line. If he loses, it's gonna be he was only good for college football.
Yeah, of course.
If he fails miserably, that's gonna be bad on his legacy because a lot of people always wanted Nick Saban to coach their NFL team. You know,
it's not the first.
You know, so at this point, if he decides to do it now and then he doesn't do well, it's gonna be like, well, yeah, that's the reason why he never wanted to do it. He was never cut out for it.
So how many years are you giving him to turn the Browns around? Because you know the Browns will be ready to fire him after the 2 bad years, and it's like, damn, I just got here. You know what I'm saying?
How old is Saban? How old is Saban? He's about the same age as Belichick. No.
That's the window for coaches now, bro. You got a 3-year trial period, bro, and that's if you lucky. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Cachet already. Like you got a 3-year trial period. So if they don't get to the playoffs, or at least like second round of the playoffs in 3 years, bro, then they'll probably get rid of him.
Yeah. See, that's tough, man. You in the AFC North, you got Joe Burrow with the Bengals. You got goddamn Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. I'm just getting putting context behind it. You talking about the first 2-3 years to do that, and the division he's in, win playoff games and all that in the third. He's taking over a franchise.
So how many years you think Saban will have in the NFL? Like how old is he for real? How old is Saban?
I'll figure that out. It ain't nothing but a search.
Got to be 50 plus.
Probably damn 60.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking
Nick Saban is 73 years old.
Oh,
73. Oh,
he about to come back.
I said Belichick age. I said that he's about Belichick age.
Yeah, now you're right.
Bow ties and
so at that point, he might have forgot some plays at this point. You don't even know.
Yeah. Hey, Browns, whatever you do, don't do it. If you hear anything,
say retire. After you leave Bama, retire. Like just retire. Leave Bama and retire.
I mean, you want to bring him in for a defensive coordinator, cool. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
That nigga mine,
Cool.
bro.
Head coach is crazy though.
Head coach is crazy. Okay.
Only way it makes sense is if you're using him for some type of like media, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a big face and you just want him there to like bring people, to attract people to go to your, you know, your not program, but your organization.
Franchise.
You know,
he's
you know, Saban is a face that people respect. Agents will be like, yeah, I want you to get drafted to the Browns now because Saban's there. You know, he knows how to cater to you on defense with this. You know what I'm saying? So maybe on that part, I can see it working, you know, but it would rely heavily on offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators. They're more equipped for the NFL. Like Saban, at the end of the day, has no experience in the NFL. Like that. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to they're not the same game.
Yeah. I mean, I would say this, though. I mean, after speaking about head coaches, let's go ahead and move on to the last piece for the day. Chicago Bulls Billy Donovan has signed a multi-year contract extension with the franchises. Sources tell ESPN that Donovan is viewed as a leader within the Bulls organization and will enter his sixth season in Chicago, the 2025-2026, with 800 NBA games coached over his career. But I believe you all mentioned that he only won 400, 300?
432.
So he's one half of that. Why is he there?
Where else am I going?
Coach market is not good.
Okay. Now we can keep that straight. Yeah, the coach market is not good. It's pretty much drivable. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the fault on them though, because a lot of these teams, they usually have people within their pipeline that they, you know, they figure out, okay, this person has been a good scout for us, and this person is, you know, this person worked operations for another team, and I'm gonna bring him in here. They're not doing their diligence to really sit there and be okay, I'm gonna bring in a new head coach, because I guess Billy Donovan, he had caught, I guess, his team, like when they were going through all those injuries and everything, they had a nice little winning streak and everything. I guess the team rallied behind him. So I'm guessing that's what really happened. If that's what really happened and they invested in Kobe White, then kudos to them for that deal. But other than that, the record is meh. It's mediocre at best.
Yeah.
You know?
Mediocre.
And you're barely making it into the league, you know, at that point. When I just seen a coach get fired last year, the Bucks, he started off really good.
and then
and you know
he was a melanated man, though. He was a
melanated man. But shit, I mean that's what it is, and that's the state of it. So I mean, honestly, go ahead.
Now I'm about to say, as far as the Billy Donovan signing back with the Bulls, I think the Bulls are just trying to they ain't looking for a new head coach. Billy Donovan's not a bad coach. He's just a mediocre. He did win 2 championships at Florida back in like 04 and 05, the back-to-back championships in Florida. So he does have championship experience with college. I think he coached the Thunder. He did. Of course, it was the Thunder. They always do a good job, so he did a good job there. So I don't think Billy Donovan is a bad coach, and he might be able to actually get the Bulls somewhat decent, like into the playoffs, you know.
I mean,
to get into the playoffs.
They've been knocking on the door, though. They have.
Yeah,
they've been knocking on that door.
Last couple of years, they ended both. They ended the last 2 seasons with 39 wins, and that's with Zach LaVine injury, DeMar DeRozan leaving, Josh Giddey,
Lonzo injury,
shit like
Vucevic.
Fair point.
They
Caruso
knocking on the door, but it's like it's just enough to like, yo, it's just enough to keep a job. It's not like I'm trying to
yeah. That's why that number, I hope that number is nothing like substantial. And I think that's why they never mentioned it. I feel like if he signed something like huge, it'll be like Billy Donovan signed X, Y, and Z. Because when Spo got his bag, they showed how much he made. And when Monty Williams got his bag, they showed how much he got. My bad, James. I didn't mean to mention
the fleece of the decade, the super fleece.
Only in Detroit.
Oh,
only in Detroit, man. Only in
Detroit. Cartier buffs off y'all.
Man. I mean, man. I agree with that. I don't really have too much to say about Billy Donovan, man. Nothing. Like you said, a lot of turmoil has happened, and you know, situations is different. Situations are absolutely different.
This may be his turning point, though. Honestly, like this. That's why I said, I if they feel like he's their guy, then it makes
Yeah.
sense. Like I do feel like Kobe White, he started coming into his own, and like the Buzelis and all of them, they just finding themselves. So I feel like they really trust him, they respect him. I've seen Giddy, he's being able to
Josh
get out of
Giddey,
his shell and really getting into his stuff, and he's talking about his extension and everything. I think Billy Donovan is a big part of him staying. I think he really enjoys playing for Billy Donovan. So a lot of that plays a part. It could be him holding a place for the next couple years, and if that's the case, that's fine. They don't intend on winning a championship anytime soon. So I think it's cool. He has experience working with young talent.
Yep.
Celtics still injured. The East is kind of fake wide open.
Fake.
It's fake wide open. It's fake open.
Detroit.
So this might be that year they got the guard play. If it was up some like we want to match OKC, Kobe White is definitely their star. Josh Giddey is a solid player, you know what I'm saying, and Lonzo on the bench.
Lonzo is not there anymore. Lonzo is in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah, Lonzo's in Cleveland.
I was asking. I was like, I know they gave him a contract extension early in the year, but I wasn't sure what happened. So Lonzo in Cleveland is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But even still, like they still got it. Like Kevin Huerter over there, Okoro over there, like Taylor Horton Tucker. So it's like they got pieces. So they could, you know what I'm saying, have like a Orlando Magic type season, or have like a, you know what I'm saying, not a Detroit type season, but just be one of those surprise teams that like, oh shit, we kind of slept on these niggas, but why are they winning games? So that's upside. That's upside. They could be a 40+ win team this year with hella upside, but
never know.
I don't know. I don't believe.
I think they're planning on losing. I think that's their plan for this season.
They plan on losing. They tanking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Getting one of like the Boozer twins or something, or somebody in there along with Matas and Asa, that guy they got. I've been all right, but I digress.
Yeah, I think they plan on losing. I think Billy Donovan is okay with that. I think they had a talk with him, telling him what they want to do, what their plan is, and I think he agreed with it. And I think it would make sense for him to really thug it out with them and really teach whoever he want, and whoever stands out from that bunch is who he gonna be moving forward with. You know what I'm saying? I think they have something going there. They're trying to establish a culture, and that just starts with establishing roles. And you need to have a consistent coach. And I think they noticed that. A lot of these teams that making pushes, these coaches are a big reason why. Like the Rockets, the Pistons, their turnarounds all revolved around coaches, having a new coach that really established a nice culture. And Billy Donovan, to your point, never really had a chance to display his full talent from the time that they had those three in Chicago, because they were a top team in the East.
They were.
And they had everyone healthy: Caruso, Lonzo, DeMar, Levine, Vucevic. When they were healthy, they were like top 2, top 3 in the East, if I'm not mistaken. And I was actually scared to play them. And he was there, and from then on, he's just been dealt the wrong hand, and he's still been able to have a show up for playing at least. People that hasn't even been able to make it, So, in that perspective, I respect him, and I can see why they invested in him.
Investing with him. Okay. Well, look, man. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead and be mediocre. Let's
mediocre.
Because they've been in the play-in, bro, for 2 years. They need to lose. Like if they make the jump to the playoffs with the roster they have now, like nobody on there is. They need a lottery pick. They need someone that's they
don't have nobody elite, but like Kobe White might take that jump. Like we've seen it. Like
maybe.
I don't think he's gonna take that jump. And I'm a Tar Heel fan.
Bro, he's been consistently
improving.
Yeah,
he's been consistently improving every year.
Every year, and now it's like I got the old niggas gone. I got the Rosen gone. I got Levine gone. Like I really got the reins to this. Like I really get my full bag now, and so I can only see it getting better. You know what I'm saying? I can only see it getting better, but
I think him and Giddey work together too.
Like I think they pair up well. I think the
Bulls got a plan. They probably talked to Billy Donovan about getting some superstar in the next couple of years and through free agency or something. Because I don't think Kobe can be that guy. Kobe can be a 2 or a 3, but I don't think he can be the 1 in the franchise be successful.
Unless he ends up like having that Halliburton, Trey Young type of
top of year, yeah.
Like let's just stay in this 40-45 win mark, you know what I'm saying, until we build up
get to the playoffs.
Until we can find a dope ass lottery pick that's going to take us into our championship winning era.
They one injury away from being a lottery team, though. I'll tell you that.
They one injury away from tanking, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of like, do you invest in the season so hard and wear and tear on your bodies and stuff? Or
I'm looking at the roster, boy. These niggas ain't about to make the playoffs.
Nah, the roster's solid. In my opinion, it's solid. It ain't great. It's solid.
It's not great. I mean, it's the NBA. Everybody has solid rosters nowadays. Besides,
they in the East, they can make it. But if every team was healthy in the East, they're not making the playoffs with this roster.
Yeah, but he was just saying they're not healthy, so that's why they would make the playoffs. But even then, it's hard to really say that because there's nobody on that team that's proven to lead a team to a playoff berth. Like nobody on that team is like when you had DeMar there, you at least knew DeMar could take a team to the playoffs at least. Like he could at least do that.
Yeah.
But we don't know if Kobe can do that. And Kobe also had a lot of injury issues in his career. So that's why I said it's kind of like, if he gonna be on 1,000 all year, he's gonna get the rock all the time, but he's also gonna have to guard these other guards.
It's true.
I mean,
wear and tear.
It's a lot to deal with, but it's a lot to deal with. But upside, we have chemistry on our side.
Yeah.
We got our guard, we got our coach, we got our center who's a dog. You know what I'm saying? So
they about to trade that center. Honestly, I don't think they really want to. And I think that's why I feel like they're gonna move forward because they trying to shop Vooch.
They are trying to shop.
Even though he had an efficient season, I think they're trying to get a first rounder out of it.
So I had an efficient season. I'm trying to get up out of here.
Yeah, no bullshit. You talking about shit? Y'all funny as hell.
Don't let him go to Golden State.
That's what it was word on the street for a little while.
Yep.
But they said they're gonna get Al Horford instead. So I think that one of the teams
don't let them get both.
I was about to say one of the teams that was interested. We was interested in Vooch. We was interested in Vooch, and we was interested in Cam Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
But
Cam Thomas would look great in Detroit. I was telling my boy that the other day. He would look great. He a 6-man next to Cade. It don't matter. Just put him out there.
The Bulls are the NBA Siberia. It's crazy.
Especially after Hardaway Jr., Cam Thompson would be a great pickup.
No, it would be. It would be. So, fellas, we had an hour and 30.
20, yeah.
So basically hour and 30. So, with that being said, shout out to everybody, that's supporting all of us. You know what I'm saying? We're just bringing everybody together, trying to make this happen. And sorry it's a little bit late. That was on me, but to the next stream. I hope y'all enjoyed the content.
Yes, sir. Till next time. Sunday. Appreciate you guys.
You know what I'm saying? Take for take.
Make sure y'all like, y'all subscribe, everything, y'all follow, everything.
All that.
Everybody here. Tell a friend, everything.
Tell a friend, tell a friend. That's what I'm saying. Hey, let them know.
Type it in on Instagram. That's me.
Let them know. All right, guy.
All right.